Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome to Capturing Convos. I'm your host, Practice Needed. I'm here with my guy. I don't know how to say it. Fancy, the what?
Ancinius
Fancy,
Clownicus.
Fancinius Clownicus.
See, I could have went with the fanciest Clownicus, but I was like, no, Fancinius. Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense. That has more culture. How are you, man?
Man, I'm here. I'm making it. First day of school, first day of real work today. Um, and yeah, my nap lasted longer than I thought. But now I'm here.
Well, welcome to your favorite late night podcast. This is Capturing Combos. And as he said, he's practicing eating. I'm Fancinius Clownicus. Tonight, we are happy to be back with another edition. It's not easy, man. We be really about to die. We be really about to die about this. We be we be really serious about this. So I just want to
This
let you know
shit.
before the people ever let us know. I'm gonna let you know. I appreciate you being here.
Oh yeah.
So when's the last time you cried?
I haven't the slightest clue.
When's the last time you remember crying?
That's not something I keep track of in my memory. Cause
You
I
compartmentalize
know.
those events.
Uh, yeah, I cry at TV shows, so it's like
No, like when's the last time you gave them a good cry though?
that is a good
TV
cry.
show you might just shed a tear, but like I'm talking about a good ugly cry. I'm talking about where your mouth be
Um,
like this.
I think ugly cries only happen via someone passing.
No, you never just cried over the state of things.
Huh?
I said, nah, you never just cried over the state of things.
No.
You never was just like, oh man, I missed the bus. Ah, I missed the bus. I missed the
No. I think the
bus.
last thing
And that is
I think
something
the
that I'll
last thing
never,
I can
ever, ever do
remember
again.
last thing I can remember I was talking with Ray from Philly and I was just expressing
I was thinking about that earlier. I was literally doing something. I think I might have been brushing my teeth, right? And I was thinking about you talking with Ray from Philly. And I was like, did he say Ray from Philly? Is that what he be saying every time? Ray from Philly? Why would he say Ray from Philly? We all from Philly. What is he talking about? Why is he making such a distinction? Why is it noteworthy? And then I spit and then I rinse my mouth. Pause.
because that is his name. That is his name on social
Ray
media.
from Philly. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Shout out Ray from Philly.
Yeah. Um I think it's a conversation I was having with him. And I was talking about whether or not I had made my papa proud. That might have been the time.
But did he pop?
Hmm?
I said Papa Diddy Pop from the commercial. No, it was the music video with Ben Stiller was in the John with Puff. We ain't going nowhere, and he was like, Papa Diddy Pop. You remember that?
Um Not really.
Cause this bad boy for life. Okay,
I remember the song.
okay. Well, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, this is kind of. So when was this? How long ago was this? Because obviously last night we were kind of having a similar discussion to an extent. We didn't necessarily get into that. I know last night we were having a similar discussion. Um, and I know the night, one of these nights prior, we were talking about honor. Was that last night? I don't know. We've done a lot of these now at this point, but I know we were talking about honor, and I know we were talking about grief, and I know we were talking about the last funeral you went to. So I know we have actually been kind of flirting with this subject lately. So it's kind of ironical.
It's diabolical, maniacal. Where am I, Nicole? It was sometime this summer. I can say that much.
Okay.
I'm sure of that much. Yes.
I think I'm disappointing the shit out of my pop, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think he looking down like I should have invested more time in the other ones.
Um, I don't know. I don't feel strongly one way or the other. It's just one of them things that exists. Cause I don't feel like I'm doing bad, but I feel like he might have expected more from me.
I mean, I think the only thing my father expected from me was to be honorable. But then one day he was like, "Oh, you smart too. That's cool, right?" So
Mm-hmm.
I think to be honorable and smart, that I think he expected that to open up a lot of doors for me.
Mm-hmm.
Little did he know I would choose to go through none of them.
I'm glad you're able to make a comedic approach about it.
Well, I mean, if we don't laugh, what are we gonna do?
Work harder. I don't know.
I think the classic juxtaposition is to cry.
Yeah, I ain't with all that.
Word. So last night we were talking about the Dirk trial, and I was kind of catching you up on certain things. Is there anything you remember or anything that stood out from you? Because I do want to, just for a moment, brush upon like a rub route. I want to just for just the slightest moment brush upon the fact that as soon as I got off of this pod last night, I went and saw Vani's dad talking to academics, talking about how his son is absolutely guilty. And yeah, so I just wanted to ask
Yeah.
you if there was any of the details that actually stood out because I want to justify talking about it. And if you're not interested, I don't want to talk about it.
No,
This
I
sounds like
am
the quiet
interested.
storm, by the way, with our tones.
No, that's actually just my phone going off because my sister just landed across the country. Um, so therefore she's letting us know she landed safe. But
Thank God.
amen. I remember that Vonnie got to telling, he's like, it was this nigga. And then Dirk's defense was like, actually, let's explain how it wasn't this nigga. We can say how it's that nigga. And then off stream, he was telling me how, yeah, that nigga ain't shit from his dad and whatnot. Um, but it's just interesting how he was really in the mix with Vine to go from that to like, oh yeah, it was all them niggas. It wasn't me. Is some of the craziest, scariest shit I could think of. Cause like you're not afraid of any repercussions. Like you were there. You know how these niggas behave, and you don't consider any repercussions. You think you're just gonna throw that nigga in jail and that be the end of it?
So, Vonnie's dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Vonnie's dad and Von's dad were best friends,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made Vonnie and Von cousins. So Vonnie and Von's dad, they grew up together. They was Kayvon and Davon or whatever,
Okay.
right? They like that's how they named their kids or whatever. So them two young boys grew up. Now I was reading into shit. Like I'm watching this John after being up for so long, after recording with you, after talking, after having a couple of Johns. I'm literally watching this John at like 4 in the morning. Like what was this going on, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
this I just typed in on Google because I was considering possibly bringing up maybe a video or a clip or something, but I was just considering it to see how easy it might be. But this is what the Google this is, you know how they got the AI John, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what the AI John said. I typed in Vonnie's dad academics. 3 words I typed in. Vonnie's dad academics. That motherfucker said DJ Academics called OTF Vonnie's dad during a live stream to discuss the federal case involving Lil Durk and the Only the Family, thus OTF, collective. During the heated phone call, OTF Vonnie's father made highly controversial claims asserting that Lil Durk and Vonnie allegedly orchestrated the setup and death of King Von. I was hearing that, but I wasn't ready to just, is he saying that? But he said that.
Mm.
He said that, yo. Key details surrounding the viral interaction include the call accusations. Vonnie's dad alleged that his son was ridden with guilt following King Von's death and argued that Lil Durk was using Vonnie as a scapegoat to frame him as the mastermind behind the retaliatory shooting against Quando Rondo. Now, Whack 100's involvement. DJ Academics brought music executive Whack 100 onto a three-way call during the stream. Whack 100 aggressively pushed back, calling the father's claims bogus and street violations. Academics stance. Academics defended Lil Durk on the stream, arguing that Lil Durk's legal defense using an alternate theory does not equate to snitching because Vonnie had already turned himself in and confessed to the underlying actions. And I'm not going to read those, but basically, Ack was like, yeah, Dirk ain't really snitching because his legal team is saying that that nigga confessed to everything. So yeah, let him take it. He did that. No, we ain't do nothing. He did that. That's not snitching.
I
But that
agree.
was the angle he was taking. I don't care, honestly. Like if you fighting for your life, do whatever you need to do. Like kill everybody. Like, right. But I don't care. But ultimately, I think what's more and most important is the fact that once his pop came on, he started talking about how Vonnie actually robbed Von's family of a bunch of that bread. Like, yeah, they was so tight that he was managing his career and he had control of all the bread because they both had joint accounts. That's how close they was. But at the same time, when he died, none of that money went back to the family. So he was already disappointed in his son for how shit played out after Von died. Then
Mm-hmm.
they started saying, like, well, this is your son. Like, you don't want to see him getting da 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 da. And he's like, listen, I should have did better at teaching him my values. He don't have that. That was
It's tough.
hard, bro. That's
That
tough,
is.
bro. He was like, anybody sitting here saying da 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 about me, guess what? Y'all right. It is my fault. But that's why I'm here right now.
That's some of the craziest, wildest stuff I done heard.
Right? Could you imagine? Like, yeah, maybe my son do need to sit down in jail. Maybe the best thing for my son is to go and do a large bid.
I couldn't fathom it.
Well,
That was
there's probably allegiances that you have that are stronger than just that one. Like for instance, if your son is sitting there fucking over your wife or fucking over your other kids or fucking over your best friend's family, fucking over your nieces and nephews, you might have to come to the conclusion that, you know what, man? I choose all of them over you, bro.
right, right. So I mean, I don't know because I don't live this life, but the thought process to me is all right. I can't, cut this nigga off. Like, no more support, no contact. Not actively push for his downfall. Just like,
You could cut him off, but he's still coming around everybody else that you love.
I would hope I would be influential enough to for them
Make
to
other
cut
people
him
cut
off
him
too.
off.
Yeah,
Nah. Who you think you are? You can't do that. That's like
I would be the
that's
patriarch.
like when a no, like okay. That's really unrealistic. I'm gonna be honest with you. So you have a child, right? You have other
Uh-huh.
children who are this child's siblings, right? You have
Yeah.
another, you have a baby mother who is this child's parent, right? You might have a
Mm-hmm.
new you might have a new wife who is this child's stepmother who damn near raised this child from like 4 to like 10, 4 to 12, been in this life the whole time, right? You got grand people involved. You got your parents involved, right? You got
Mm-hmm.
his parents involved. So you think that just because you come to the conclusion, all right, I ain't about to fuck with this nigga no more. You think that all of a sudden your best friend who's his godfather, oh yeah, I'm not about to talk to my homie's son no more every time he called me, or his fucking sister, who's his younger sister. Like, yeah, I'm not about to talk to my brother because my pop and my brother beef. And like, nigga, that's not realistic, bro. Those things are very
Right.
complicated.
Maybe not, but that's how I was thinking.
So you changed it. You're not thinking that way no more still.
I don't know. I mean, to me, I would hope I have that as a patriarch. I would hope what I say carried enough weight. Um,
Hello, Candy. Hello.
you beat the comment before it got there.
No, I didn't. It was 11:56. The comment got there. It's 12:04 right now.
Oh, this is weird. I don't have the comment at all.
Hmm.
Try again. Okay, now it's I had to. I don't know what was up with that.
You had to
The
refresh.
program wasn't showing me. Yeah, the program wasn't showing me nothing.
Está bien.
Um, so yeah, I would hope that I'm that type of patriarch. You pointed out how unrealistic it is, but I mean, I don't have anything else to go off of. So
You ever been in a family feud? Have you been involved in any of those types of things?
no, that's not the life I live.
Or they get ugly, bro. To be honest. Like, I haven't been directly involved in them, but as a child, like, I was like privy to those situations and I was like right in the middle of them without, necessarily being the person that they were fighting over, being next to the person they was fighting over.
Hmm.
That shit gets real. Like, it's treacherous, bro. It's real treacherous. People be willing to
Like
call cops and lie on you.
yeah, like oh, as you were saying it and whatnot, I was understanding more of what you were saying.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not that I disagree with it. I just don't know any. I don't know anything else.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, you as a person who been through a separation, I know that you've experienced at least some type of dispute that has affected people's livelihood.
Essentially, yeah. Essentially, yeah.
So, how was your day today?
I had a good day today. Um, like I said, my school finally had their first day of school, so I'm back to working like a whole bunch, or I mean enough. Um, it got to the point. I started a new anime, which I'm pretty sure I got to go back and watch some episodes. Cyberpunk, Edge Runner. So that might get me interested in the game. We're gonna see. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on in that.
Is it related to the game that I've been playing?
As far as I know, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. No, so the game is super immersive, man. I'm like when I was playing it, Tone was here. He was like, "Yeah, this is GTA," and I'm like, I hate when people are like super dismissive. Like you think like just that's how I feel about Zodiacs. Like when somebody's like, "Oh my god," like it could be the dumbest thing. Like I'll be drinking coffee and people will be like, "Oh, we're getting coffees. Like, what's everybody's coffee order? Hey, what do you want?" I'll be like, "Yeah, let me just get a black americano." And people will be like, "Oh my god, like, what's your sign? Are you a, are you an Aquarius? Are you a, are you a Leo?" I'll be like, "Nah, none of that, none of that." And the thing is, if I tell them what I am, right? If I be
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, I'm a this, they gonna be like, oh yeah, I swear I was gonna guess that next. So like, and then they proceed to tell me about myself, and I don't want to hear you tell me about my. You don't fucking know me, so don't tell me about myself based on the moon and the stars, because you don't fucking know me, right? So I
All
kind of
right.
feel that same way, you know, when it comes
So,
to
in those instances, are they really telling you about yourself, or are
they're
they just
trying
telling
to.
you? Okay.
They're
I mean,
trying to say, "Oh, well, this is why you're that person." Oh, okay, that makes so much sense that you would be this type of person because you were born in that month on that day.
how do you normally address that?
Oh, I'm very standoffish.
So would you be like, just no, or the like, how I'll let it play off like,
I'll be like,
interesting.
"No." I'll be like, "No, no, that's not it. No, no." And then they'll be like, "Well, what are you?" And I'll be like, "Honestly, I don't believe in it." Well, when's your birthday? And that's me making it hard on them, you know?
Take a guess. You got
Right.
366 guesses.
Exactly. Yeah, give me. Yeah, exactly. Take a guess. Your odds are pretty good.
One in 366.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I give you two guesses. I'm a nice guy. I'm a generous guy. Does
He's a
that help
nice
you?
guy.
Me being a generous guy, does that help you figure out what my sign is? So, yeah. I forget what we was even talking about. Like, I got super triggered. But what was we talking about anyway?
Well, we started off talking about last time Ugly cried, and then we moved over to Dirk. No, not Dirk.
Yeah,
Vonnie's
you're
dad.
way back. Yeah, you're way back there. Let me see.
Oh yeah, no, I transferred. I know. I just followed my timeline. We transferred over to Vonnie's dad. He was explaining how that transferred into how I would hope the my patriarchy or me being a patriarch of a family would like if I had to ostracize someone that my word would mean something. That's kind of where we left off. We were in the process of a segue.
No, I think there was like two more subjects that were between that, but it's okay. It happens. Either way, um the like whatever we were talking about, I think it really kind of likens the example that I was trying to make was saying like, yeah, the last thing I want is for somebody to say, "Hey, I know you. I know who you are. I know how you think. I know what your nature is." And it's like, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. Honestly, I never want to hear that shit.
Hmm.
So if
So
I go ahead,
no, I say felt like I'm in agreement.
yeah, I know I was asking you something about like family disputes, and I was saying how ugly that type of stuff get, and yeah, I would never imagine that I could control how somebody reacts to something, but I know who I am, and I'm not about to have nothing to do with none of that shit. But that's easy for me to say, right?
I mean, it's easy for everybody to say. That's realistic.
So I remember a couple of episodes ago, you were on your way to breaking down a lore by Jay Z, and I thought it was a good choice. I don't think we ever did it though.
I don't think we did it. Did we switch? No, we switched songs.
I don't think we switched songs. I don't think we did nothing.
We
I think
did
we ended that. I think we
Project
ended that
Bitch.
episode.
No, we did Project Bitch.
Really?
Yeah,
You sure?
I am.
Okay. Oh well, let's do a lore. This don't feel like a therapy session. You like your tone is super like uh subterranean.
What more can I say?
Now you know your name is Willie. Now you know your name is Willie when they got you on a half for like half a Billy and your ass ain't Lily White. That mean that shit you write must be illy. Either that or your flow is silly or both. I don't mean to boast, but damn if I don't brag, these crackers gonna act like I ain't on their ass. The Harvard student is far from Jewish. What he said? The Harvard student is far from Jewish. Far from a Harvard student, just had the balls to do it. Is that what he said?
Probably. I mean, do
You
you
don't
want to
wrote the
do that
damn
song
song
itself?
up.
Yeah, I brought up one specific part.
I'm trying to remember Hove bars, man. You gonna make me feel guilty for trying to remember Hove bars.
I'm not trying to make you feel guilty about anything.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're gaslighting.
No, I'm
You
not.
don't know what it is. That's how you don't know why you're doing it. That's why you don't know that you're doing it, but you're doing it.
I know what gaslighting is. That's not this.
Well, stop.
I never started.
If
Oh,
you know,
I did what you
you know.
asked. I did what you asked, which was pull up a lore.
Produced by the Neptunes.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah,
Young,
that's what I did. It's
it's
the
the
life.
life. Once again, it's the life. Yes.
I don't know why I get so high, so high. I love the life.
It's intoxicating, man. Y'all don't know why. You do what you do. Get so high. Oh, that's the part you sung.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to read this like JC. Because why would I do that?
that'll kill your fun.
Yeah. I'm going to read this like the fanciniest, clownicus that I am. All right. The allure, the allure of breaking the law.
First of all, do y'all know what a lure is? We're gonna tell them what a lure is. Do we do? Is
Like
that something we
temptation.
doing?
It's like temptation. It's like something that calls to you. It's like a compelling force that draws you. Right?
So
Is
yeah,
that
he
wrong?
made a
Or
whole song. That is my understanding of it, but you know what I'm about to do.
you about to go ass Webster and them niggas.
Of course,
Allure, Def Jam.
Best Jam Vendetta.
Powerful quality of being attractive, charming, or fascinating. I wouldn't have took it in that direction, but sure. That's not incorrect. See, I'm the nigga who wants to correct Google when they tell me a definition. That's who I am. There you go. A mysterious or exciting quality that draws people in. See, I like that more. The whole drawing in of it. Remember how I
Yeah,
put the emphasis on that? Yeah.
I feel like
To powerfully
Google getting out of
attract.
hand with this AI stuff because like it says allure means, and then it gives a definition. So to say it means, but then give a
Yeah, don't tell
definition, it's
me
like
what
two
it
different
means.
things.
Yeah, don't tell me what it means and
Like
then give
we
me a
don't
definition.
converse with you, Google.
Yeah,
We
right.
give you prompts for you to spit out answers. So it's like to say it means like don't I don't know. That's like trying to join the conversation. We're not asking you to join our conversation. We're asking you for hey, what is the said law or whatever? Like now I want to click. I gotta click on Webster's.
The power of attraction or fascination. That's perfect. To entice by charm or attraction. Entice. I think I might have used that word. I'm not sure if I did. If I didn't, I should have. Entice is perfect. But yeah, something that is alluring is something that draws you, something that pulls you in. I like that.
Yeah, I feel a lot better about that definition opposed to what Google gave.
Yeah. And then he starts off by saying, the allure of breaking the law. You ever felt that? You ever just want to gleep something?
Actually, yeah, yeah, I have.
Yeah,
Not so much in my adult life, but like very young adult life, maybe.
you wanted to gleep.
I remember I wanted to know how to like hotwire cars and shit.
Mm.
Fortunately, I never figured it out.
I remember one time I seen my pop cook crack, and I was like, "Damn, what's the recipe?
Show me the
That
game,
smell
Ghost.
crazy. What's the recipe?" And he was like, "Get out the room, go play."
Go do something productive, my child.
Um. Okay, the allure of breaking the law. It was always too much for me to ever ignore. I've got a thing for big body Benzes. It dulls my senses. In love with the V Dub engine.
V Dub engine.
Wow. Okay. He's okay. You want so the allure of breaking the law was always too much for me to ever ignore. I got a thing for the big body Benzes. It dulls my senses. In love with the V Dub engine. Okay, so he loves the materialism of it all, but he also just loves breaking the law. He don't want it the right way. He want it the wrong way. Man,
Yeah,
I'm high off life.
and he got
Fucking, I'm
expensive
wasted.
taste.
Yes,
Like
sir.
the V Dub, he got expensive taste, and he like to go fast. So a V
V
Dub
V
engine,
twenties.
V20. The average vehicle, is gonna be like
V8.
V8, V12. He said V20. If I feel like that might be close to a diesel engine or something like that. That is a ridiculous amount of horsepower.
Yeah, that's like a Mozzie. Um. So, anyways, man, I'm high off life. Fuck it. I'm not even just high. I'm wasted. The bathe and ape kicks he gets back into his expensive tastes. Bathe and ape kicks, Audemars, Piquet wrists. My women friends get tennis bracelets. Trips to Venice get their winters replaced with. The sun. It ain't even fun no more. I'm jaded. So yeah, he can't even spend enough money at this point in life. Like this shit is making him feel empty.
Yeah,
I've looked at millionaires. Well, not millionaires, but multi-millionaires and billionaires. I've looked at them in such a way. Like I think one of my first deep dives was Kyrie Irving, and I was looking at like what happens when you give someone so much. Like they're bound to run into issues that I can't imagine. They're bound to feel things that I have not felt, you know? And I don't know if I
hmm
want to feel. Like I felt empty and I felt like there's things on this earth that could fill that void. But they have felt empty and have come to know that there's nothing on that earth, on this earth that could fill that void. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
That's some scary shit right there. So yeah, he got the bathing ape kicks. He got the Audemars Piguet wrists. His women friends get tennis bracelets. Trips to Venice get their winners replaced with. He flying bitches out. By the way,
Yeah,
the sun. It ain't even fun no more. I'm jaded, man. It's just a game. I just play it. I just play it to play it. This is the only choice
oh,
I have.
these bars like get the winners replaced with the sun. Oh man, like this is so poetic. So a lot of this shit I've been saying wrong the entire time. Like especially up in here. I don't know what I was saying, but it was not this.
Oh no, I knew that. I knew he was saying that, and I recognized like he's first off. Trips to Venice get their winners replaced with he on his Yoda shit. I love it when a nigga say some shit backwards. The sun, he starts his next bar off by ending the last bar off, which is crazy. The sun,
Yeah,
it ain't even fun no more. I'm jaded. He's talking about how much pleasure he's giving other people while he's feeling like, ugh, over it. You know,
yeah.
that right there is a beautiful juxtaposition. While bringing so much light to somebody else, he just feels darkness. He's jaded. Jaded is crazy too because it's a color.
It
It's
is.
a jewel in a color. They getting tennis bracelets. They getting trips to Venice. I'm just jaded. Man,
I'm
it's just a
here.
game. I just play it to play it. That's monotony. Um, you want to get some of this? You want to get some of this?
I put my feet in the footprints left to me without saying a word. The ghetto's got a mental telepathy. First of all, using these syllables the way he did is like I don't know because it's like it's not even. but I
The
know
flow
in
is
the
dictated though.
yeah, but it's not even. So it's like I don't know. I love that shit. I love that shit. This is art, man.
Put
My
my foot
brother
in the
hustle.
footprints. I put my feet in the footprints left of me without saying a word. The ghetto's got a mental telepathy. That nigga.
Yeah, only I feel like only he could pull that pattern off because it's not even, but he made it work.
Mm. So that bar, what is that bar? Like I put my feet in the footprints left to me without
Somebody
saying a
gave him the
word.
game.
The ghetto's got a mental telepathy. Somebody led him. Somebody put him in this position.
Hmm.
And he said, without saying a word, the ghetto's got a mental telepathy. He was taught this. This was ingrained in him.
Yeah.
Man. All right. You want the next one?
Man, I said, man, my brother hustled, so naturally, up next was me. But what perplexes me? Shit, I know how this movie ends. Still, I play the starring role in Whole Vito's Way. It's just a
It's just a
life.
life.
I
It
solemnly
don't even
swear.
say that, John. All right, there we go. It's just a life. I
I
solemnly
solemnly
swear.
swear.
Change my approach. Stop shaving coke. Stay
On
away
the
from O's. Put down the toast. Cause I be doing the most. Oh
oh
no.
no.
All right, where we at?
Um, him talking about how he followed
Okay, man, my
his
brother
brother.
hustled, so naturally, up next was me. Okay,
You
that's
think he's
cool.
talking about Jazzo? Or he's talking about
No,
somebody
he's
else?
not talking about Jezzo.
All right.
He's not talking about
Who he
Jezzo.
talking about?
I don't
Talking
know.
about TT? Talking about one,
Probably
one of these random names he be
Tata,
dropping? Yeah, that's
maybe
what I meant.
Tata.
Tata.
Yeah, maybe Tata or Biggs or somebody like that. Man, my brother hustled, so naturally, or Emery. Up next was me,
Yeah,
but
definitely
what?
Emery.
Right, Emery. Man, my brother hustled, so naturally, up next was me. But what perplexes me, see, that's the part that fucks me up, because he accepts the fact that, all right, I fell into this because people around me fell into this.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. That's natural. But what perplexes me, shit, I know how this movie ends, but still I play. Starring Roller, Jovito's way. And you know what's going to happen. You're going to die at the
Yeah.
end. And he said, that's what perplexes me because I still play this role. I still
I'm
choose this,
still going to do it.
knowing how this role ends. All right, we can get to the hook, I guess, now.
It's just a life. I solemnly swear to change my approach. Stop shaving, coat. Stay away from hoes and put down the toast. I be doing the most. Oh
Oh,
no.
no. But every time I felt that was that, it called me right back.
Explosion sound.
It called me right back. Yeah, it called me right back.
Oh no.
I don't know why I
Ah, we played it though.
do. That's crazy. That shit sound like a fucking that sound like the big bad wolf blowing the little piggy's house down, the one that was made of wood. The one that was made of wood.
So it's the second house.
Yeah, the second house. You know. Yeah, come on. You know. And they just both started running to the third
Right.
house.
Yeah, going to the bricks.
Go headed to the bricks. All
Yeah,
right, let's get
the
to the second
brickyard.
verse. Let's head it to the second verse.
Hold up. It's just the life. You know, like you say, he's like just accepting it and shit. Um, he really talking about stopping in this, right? He talking about stop. He talking about stopping in this hook.
What you mean? He talking
And
about stopping? Stopping what?
what he doing? The life. In the beginning part of the hook, that's what he's talking about. Not the entire hook, just the beginning part.
He said, okay, so in the hook, he
What's
says,
the
man, it's just a life. I solemnly swear to change my approach. Okay, so he's making a promise.
Yeah, that part. That's the part. It's like, because as you know, a man's word is all he has. So he's like, he's really trying to give his word that I'm a do different. I'm gonna change my approach. That it's a lot to be said for that. To like give his word, and then by the end of the hook, be like, it called me back.
So he promised to change his approach. He promised to stop shaving coke. He was going to stay away from the hose. He was going to put down the toast because he knows he's acknowledging that he be doing the most. This is Jay talking, guys. This is not Drake.
Oh no.
But every time I felt that was that, call me right back. It called me right back, man. Call me right back. Oh
Oh
no.
no. I couldn't do a double one. It just started and stopped.
Yeah, I was like, is it gonna be on beat? Oh, I was all, okay.
I
Verse two.
tried.
It's all
Yeah,
good, baby boy. It's all good.
did what I could. Oh shit! Excuse me. I don't know. I'm trying to make this shit last as best I can. This shit whooping
Make
my
it last
ass.
forever
I had a
and
feeling you was gonna do that
ever.
because I almost went there. I can't
Know
I can't even judge you for that one because I almost went there.
that I love, baby.
You gotta sing more nasally to give that Keith Sweat feel.
Know that I love you, yeah. Right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm like a Russian mobster. All right. I'm like a Russian mobster drinking distilled vodka until I'm under the field with Hoffa. It's real. Peel the top up like a toupee. Mix the water with the soda. Turn the pot up. Make a souffle. All of y'all can get it like group page on your two-way. I'm living proof that crime do pay. This nigga is tripping. Did he just forget what he said in the hook?
Oh no no. See, at the end of the hook, he said, "Call me back." Oh no.
He said, "Call me back."
Like,
Oh no!
he lets you
So
know
he
that
just went
it calls
straight
him back.
into this shit. So this right here, this
He
was
like,
like this is violence, bro. This is absolute like fuckery right here. He said
yeah,
he be doing the most. This is doing the most.
yeah, because like, why you know the Russian mobsters? Like, why you know that? Why you living that life?
Drinking distilled vodka, and then the whole thing is like, you remember how Petey said it? He said vodka, no juice, all champ, no flutes. Like, nigga, I'm
Yeah,
not mixing this shit with nothing. I'm drinking vodka straight until I'm under the field with Hoffa. It's
and
real.
then
So he already
not
thinking
for
about death.
nothing.
He walking around thinking about death every day. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, not for nothing. Distill vodka, like we think it, when I first learned the word distilled, it was associated with water. So to know that you can do that to vodka, it's like, bro, why are you drinking this stuff? Like,
Oh
why is
man.
it just
My former favorite vodka when I used to drink vodka when I was a little tyke. Kettle One. That's like 5 times distilled, I believe.
see?
Yeah,
I
and
ain't know
triple distilled is like the standard at this point.
that stuff people be needing to know. And he's just drinking that in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Sip sippy,
Mm-hmm.
sip sippy.
And we have never known Hove to be a smoker or drinker. So when he does talk about smoking and drinking at the beginning of songs or during songs, we'd be like, oh shit, he getting high on this one. We should get high on this one. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, he used to always drink Cristal. That was his shit. But
Cristal. You got to drink Cristal on this one.
it's not. It's definitely not a big one. It's like we knew when he started talking about do say we understood what that was. Um, I feel like one of the craziest lines is like, "Why would I drink Cristal when Puff got Ciroc?" But that's later in life. Like his younger days, it's all Cristal.
Mm-hmm. Shootouts, coastal beefs. Diddy did it.
Ooh,
Uh,
excuse me.
you're excused. Just don't do
Is
that
it?
shit ever again.
Is it? I will never make that promise. Um, Hoffa, isn't it? A drug dealer, famous drug dealer.
I mean, uh, there's like Jimmy Hoffa, right? It's like the
Mm-hmm.
original. Um,
I'm gonna pop over in chat.
okay. Yeah, I think that's like the original. I don't know if that's who he's referring to because I'm not sure if that nigga's dead.
Hoffa and Convos, Kareem Biggs Burger. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I get it now. I mean, I know that that's what they called him sometimes, but I didn't want to say that because I know Kareem is never dead. But at this time that he spit this bar, Kareem was in jail and he was under the jail, I believe, for a very long time. So maybe that's what he was referring to.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gives more context.
By the way, you know that's Maul's brother,
Whose brother?
Maul from Rory and Maul.
Who Hoffa?
Yeah,
No, I did not know that.
yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, okay. All right, until I'm under the field with Hoffa. It's real. Put a top up like a toupee. Mix the water with the soda. Is he now calling vodka water or like wow? Huh.
No, no, no. He switched. Okay, so peel the
Oh,
top
is
up.
that how you distill something to add water?
No, no, no. To distill something, you have to boil it to a specific point, like a specific temperature, in order
Mm-hmm.
for it to come out into the still. Now, when you're distilling it, what you're doing is you're taking out all the unnatural elements of it. So you have chemically looked up what the boiling point of each of these elements are so that you can separate them while still keeping the integrity of the original liquid. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought that's how purification worked.
Well, that's called distilling, but it happens in a still. And the still is like the little tube at the top of it.
Okay.
But anyway, we're going too deep into this. Peel the top up like a toupee. Mix the water with the soda. Turn the pot up. Make a souffle. So I don't know how to cook drugs, but I'm just gonna assume that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, some fancy ass. He's stepping on it real fancy, like
Yeah, right, right. All of y'all can get it like group page in your two way. Remember two way pagers?
I
Let's
remember
not
them. Like I
let's not
remember their
overlook that.
existence.
You never had none. You never had
Nah,
a. I had a trio. You ain't never had a sidekick.
I had a
You
trio.
seem like a
Yeah,
sidekick, nigga. You had a
no,
trio too.
yeah, I had multiple trios.
You had a
I
palm
think I was
trio.
influencing niggas to get. I
You had a
know.
palm trio? I worked at the palm store, nigga. How about that? So
I
I
worked
was
at Radio
influencing
Shack.
niggas really to get palms. Oh, so you was out here influencing niggas to get palms too, bro?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Trio man, trio man.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go. I had trios for days, bro. I had like four trios in my midst. I had the gray John, I had the blue John, I had a couple like I
I
had
had the
unlocked Johns,
blue
I had
John.
Verizon Johns, I had
Yeah.
all types of
I
Johns.
was on Sprint. I used to have like the coolest ringtones. I had the SD card, the biggest SD card they could
Oh yeah,
put.
you already know. I had a
Yeah.
Windows, I was playing Pokemon on my John. I had a Windows startup screen. Like my John just was like it said start at the bottom. And that's how like my wallpaper and everything. Like I had icons
Yeah.
for my Johns. It was fire. It was so fire. Right now, I think my window got open, so it's two flies trying to fuck all around me. And it's really getting on my nerves. You're
Yeah,
not getting
no,
you're not
I
you are
had
not
that.
I am not allowing fly pussy to be given out in my room without me taxing. And I'm indiscriminate. I'm knocking whoever out, the bitch or the nigga. I don't care. I am not sexist.
Rated E for every everything
Yeah,
fly.
these hands is rated E for every fly. Anyway, back to the John. All y'all can get it like all y'all can get it like group
Like
page.
no, like all y'all could get it like the flies flying around your room.
Yeah, you see me right. All y'all can get it like group page in your two-way. I'm living proof that crime do pay. That is one of the hardest bars of his entire career.
Yeah,
I'm living
yeah.
proof that crime do pay.
That's a crazy bar.
You take that bar, you sample that bar, you make a hit song out of that. That's what you do. You go get like somebody like the damn. I hate when I forget motherfuckers' names. But yeah, you get one of them niggas to do it. One of
mm-hmm.
them sample ass niggas. I'm thinking about the white guy. But yeah, you get one of them sample ass niggas to make that beat with
Mm-hmm.
that sample in it. Yeah, you got yourself a hit. Alchemist is who I'm thinking about. There we go. Finally, it took too long. I hate it. And I'm getting
Yeah.
old, man. I need to
And
start
I
eating
was gonna say
supplements for
Alchemist,
memories.
and then you said white guy. I'm like, I have no idea if he's white or not.
He white. I read an article the other day about how I used to sell weed to everybody in the game. Like that's how you gotta start.
That's still cool as shit though.
I mean, the DJ,
Shit.
shit. You at my studio, I'm gonna sell
Like I
weed
said,
to you.
yeah. Some more living proof. Crime do pay.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Say hooray to the bad guy and all the broads putting
Putting
cars in their
cars in
name
their
for the
name.
stars of the game.
Mm.
Putting Kane in they bras.
And then tomorrow's on a train.
All in the name of love. Had to say that part. All in the name of love. This is getting deep. Can we go back up a little bit? I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
He
No, because
said,
that's why I wanted to do this song. Because this verse in particular, he takes you so far on this verse, even though it's just the regular length of a verse. It's like a really long ass journey. He living proof that crime do pay.
well, when he started off by saying pill the top up like a toupee, that was already on some other shit. It was like, all right, dog, now you're gonna talk about cooking drugs. All right, that's cool. But then he says, I'm living proof that crime do pay. So I'm giving you the blueprint. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I'm teaching you how to get it the way that I got it. And then he says, so say hooray to the bad guy and all the broads. Don't forget about the broads. Putting cars in their name for the stars of the game, putting cane in they bras for they tomorrows
And
on
then
the train,
tomorrow's on the train.
all in the name of love. So
That
shout out to
part is
them.
like
We can't do it without
recall
them.
to a couple episodes. One of the songs we was talking about was "Cross the Border" by Philly's Most Wanted. This
Mm-hmm.
is the embodiment of an entire song by a different rap group.
Yeah. But Pharrell behind both of them.
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah.
Pharrell's the mastermind.
Pharrell is the mastermind.
He's the kingpin.
Raid that nigga. Pause.
Yeah,
Um, putting cars in their name for the stars of the game. Putting Kane in they bras and they tomorrows on the train.
all in the
All
name
in
of
the name of
love.
love. Just to see that love locked in chains, and the family came over the
Over
house
the
to
house to
take
take
back
back
everything that they
everything that they
claimed.
claim.
Or even the worst pain is the distress, learning you're the mistress.
Mistress,
Only after
only
that love gets
love gets
slain.
slain. That is very common in these
They
like
trust in drug dealers. Why are you trusting the drug dealer? I mean, that's like it is what it is.
yeah. I mean, it's like
You crossed the
not really
border. You crossed the
something
border.
like
You
that.
thought you was the only one? No, he got
Yeah,
a whole
yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
y'all. No, no. He got a herd of you mules.
But normally they know they mules and not in love.
No,
Then
but you can't
well, at
pimp
least that's
without
how
a
the
little bit
movies.
of
That's
you
how the
can't pimp
movies
without a
say
little bit
it.
of affection. You need a little bit of affection to pimp.
I don't know. I ain't no pimp.
Me either. But I'm just saying.
You're saying these things, and these things you're saying, all in the name of love.
So, oh, okay. Just to see that love locked in chains and the family came over the house to take back everything that they claim. Or even the worst pain is the
Hold on, let's
distress
talk
learning you're
about.
the.
Let's talk. Let's break it down. The family coming to the crib that y'all lived in. You lived there with that nigga.
Hmm.
You the one who
But
got the
nothing's
house
in your
keys,
name. But nothing's
and
in your
nothing's
name.
in. Like they
You
just
you
come like
carried
yoink.
that across the border for the niggas. You actually earned that. You brought home the bacon. But nothing's in your name.
Uh, That's crazy. Now you getting locked up. He getting locked up,
Now here
and
go
they're
the
like,
crazy part.
oh,
Remember, just bars
yoink.
before this, he was talking about the chicks who put the shit in their name, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the messed up part because you found out the worst pain and is the distress, learning you're the mistress.
Only after that love gets slain. So you grieving, and then you
This
find out
nigga dead.
like you're not even the one. You can't even cry the
This
loudest.
nigga dead, and everything they coming to take of this niggas, and you thinking, oh, I was his girl. Meanwhile, his girl is at another crib, and they can't come take what she got because that's in her name.
It's
Because he been
crazy.
putting everything in her name. So the crib that you and him is living together in, that you helped cross the border for, is in his name. But it's not in his name because he put everything in her name. So the family coming to take that back. But it's hers. Not yours, though. As long as you understand it ain't yours. Because you're the mistress.
Crazy.
Yo, this boy's a good writer, bro. He's pretty
He
good.
is.
He's pretty good at this.
I mean, he might be one of the greatest.
Ah, I don't know if he's a Pulitzer Prize kind of guy.
One of. I mean,
You think he'll win a Pulitzer before he departs?
no, I don't think they look at him for that.
Oh, they in your room now too. They didn't fucking transferred over the line.
Yes, man. Um, I don't think they look at him for that, and I don't think he ever imagined that being a possibility when he was doing what he was doing. I think the only reason we look at this award and associate it with rap is Mr. Lamar. Without Mr. Lamar, I don't think we associate this award with anything dealing with rap. Has there been other rappers? Did Lupe win this award
Why would Lupe win?
for the way he raps?
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is something unique to Kendrick. I don't think it's a rap thing. So I don't think we're gonna have, at least in our lifetime, like when we actually care about rap. I don't think we're getting another Pulitzer Award winner for rap.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck rappers.
absolutely.
Fuck everybody.
Absolutely.
Fuck the world. I'm feeling like William H. Bonney.
And the question that I have for you is, did you give up your task?
What
That
was
was
that?
of not cussing. That was a couple f bombs in succession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm intentional about it.
Okay.
Did I give it up? No, no, yeah, definitely I did. I wasn't looking at it like I was gonna do it forever.
Okay. I'm just asking. Yesterday it was apologies for cussing, and today is just
You know, I'm very, very capable of like not being the same exact person as I was 5 minutes ago.
yeah, bro. You got a
I
do
think we
rag
all
on,
are.
so I wasn't putting nothing past you with a do rag on.
Yeah, I think we all are. So, only after that love gets slain and the anger and the sorrow mixed up leads to mistrust. Now it gets tough to ever love again. But the allure of the game, it keeps calling your name. To all the Lauras in the world, I feel your pain. To all the Christies in every cities and Tiffany lanes, we all hustlers and love with the same thing. Cocaine in our vagina.
It's just the life. All right, let's run it back. So now this dead person done fucked them up to the point where they can't love no more.
Not only that, if they do love, it got to be somebody that's like they first love, which was like they need to be a mule for them.
So they can't trust them again.
No, they can
No,
trust only the person that fucked them over the first time. So they're fundamentally broken because
yeah, there we go.
the people who have never fucked them, they can't trust. But the people who are like the person that fucked them, they can try again with them and get fucked
Yeah,
again.
it's crazy.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why I don't like men because they untrustworthy.
There you have it. Straight from Fancy Clown.
Fancinius Clownicus.
Yep, I'm not
So
saying that.
it's okay. It's okay.
Don't have
You
me
know
out
what you
here
can.
stuttering and shit.
You know what you can say. You know what you can say.
These nuts. Got him.
Got him. Got him. A hook. Anyway, um, yeah, no, I think that this was dope as hell because he said, look, he said, but the allure of the game keeps calling your name. And it's like, hey, Jay, what names? What name? What do you mean name? How you say name? And then he just continues to just go on his name tirade for a couple of bars, you know? To all the Lauras
Yeah.
of the world. Hey, Laura, I know you're listening to my song right now. I feel your pain. It's like the Bible. It's like,
Uh,
to all the Christies in every cities and Tiffany Lanes. We're all hustlers. Look, I feel you, baby. I'm right here with you. You and me, we the same. We all hustlers in love with
so
the same thing.
I feel like all of these lines that he's or names he's saying is just female fashion that I'm unaware of. Because I'm halfway familiar with Tiffany Lane, but the rest of it, I feel like that's just probably some female fashion I'm just not aware of.
Laura. Okay. Uh we can skip the hook if you don't mind. Wait, go back up. Look different. Nah. They were more expressive in this one though. Okay. I never felt more alive than riding shotgun in Klein's Green 5 until the cops pulled guns. Okay.
Uh,
So he's on some OJ shit, and that is how he gets his kicks, right? On Route 66. Right?
See what you did there.
Yeah. But like, right, that's cool, right? That's what he's into. He wants to be in
Mm-hmm.
Klein's he don't even want to be driving. He just want to be like along for the ride, just experiencing the pure ecstasy of the chase.
Yeah.
Right? Am I wrong?
Right. Right.
I've never felt more alive. Boy, oh boy, this boy is fucked. His mind is fucked.
Completely. Utterly and completely.
I've never felt more alive than riding shotgun in Klein's. I would love to know who Klein is in this very moment, but I don't. In Klein's Green 5 until the cops pull guns. You know what we got to do for the cops to start pulling guns, nigga? Let's do it.
Nothing.
Let's
Be
make it
black.
happen. Let's make it happen until the cops pull guns. So now I think that this is like him reflecting on that and him saying, and I try to smoke the weed to give me the fix I need, but he'll never get that experience without actually doing that. What the game did to my pulse with no results. So that's you know what I'm saying? He's trying to smoke this weed so it could remind him of how it felt to be in Klein's Green 5, but it ain't
He
getting there.
chasing the dragon now.
Yeah, with no results. With no results. That's what the game did to his pulse. And you could treat your nose, but still won't come close. The game is a light bulb with 11 million volts. Yeah, he shot out, bro. He shot the
Yeah.
fuck out, nigga. He got hit with the doc shit. He got hit with the what they say 10.1 gigawatts. Like he got hit with that shit.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Yeah. And nigga, this is the end of in Jovito's way he describing.
saying? Nigga. Yeah, this sounds like it. This is the crash out moment.
Absolutely.
So you could try to treat your nose and still won't come close. The game is a light bulb with 11 million volts. So he's saying that there's no drug more intense than being a criminal.
The life. I solemnly swear.
Well, I mean, he told us what the allure was in the first bar of the whole song. He said what the allure was.
Breaking the
So
law.
yeah, yep,
And he could never ignore that. So he let you know what it is.
yeah, yeah. And he's a billionaire now. So I wonder if he still feels this way.
Gotta ask him one day.
He said the game is a light bulb with 11 million volts, right? And then he goes, and I'm just a moth addicted to the floss. The doors lift from the floor and the tops come off. By
Any
any
means
means necessary,
necessary.
whatever the cost, even if it means lives is lost.
He don't care about none of y'all. Go back to verse 2. He might even fake that death. It's crazy. And then came back and had his family go get his goods because he faked his death.
Just to get away from the bitch. Uh,
Yeah.
the doors lift from the floor and the tops come off. By any means necessary, whatever the cost, even if it means lives is lost. That fucking rhyme scheme is ridiculous right there. Like,
Yeah.
and I can't explain why. I just love to get high. Drink light, smoke the blueberry sky. Blink twice. I'm in the blueberry
Very
five.
five.
I blink 3 times. I may not even be alive. He got to watch his back. He can't even rest. He gets no peace. He sleeps at all. He don't sleep at all. Sorry. That was crazy. That was a crazy jump, wasn't it?
I mean, it goes with everything he's saying.
Scroll back up a little bit because that fucked me up. He said, even if it means lives is lost. And I can't explain why. I just love to get high, drink lights, smoke the blueberry tie, or smoke the blueberry sky, blink twice. I'm in the
And the
blueberry
blueberry
five. You
five.
blink you blink 3 times. I may not even be alive. I mean, James Dean couldn't escape the allure. Dying young, leaving a good looking corpse, of course.
This is the life. I solemnly swear.
Nah, that's it.
Yeah.
James Dean died in a car crash at like 26, I think.
Said
27.
who?
James Dean, he died in a car crash at 27.
Okay. Even more context. If you blink
Handsome
that car,
as
yeah.
ever.
Huh?
I said handsome as ever.
Yeah. Just more context to his bars.
Yeah. So that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all.
Not at
With that said, honestly, uh, I wanted to talk about Kwanzaa Jones buying the Padres.
Okay, you got to educate me on that one.
Oh, well, you're going to be the one sharing. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at who Kwanzaa Jones is. And then next, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the fact that she just bought the team that I can't even afford to buy tickets at.
All right, how you spell it like the holiday?
Yeah, just one A at the end, I think, though. I'm not sure. But yeah, she's the Holiday.
I just pulled up her net worth, 4.5 billion.
She out here, B.
Yeah,
Listen, once we go, like she is a special, a special one. Let's go to
first
like,
black woman to become a majority owner in Major League Baseball history.
so she just made history
Oh shit.
nice. Go to her Wikipedia or whatever. That's her husband.
Yeah, I know that's why I didn't click. That's crazy. She could be a billionaire as she is, and they still put her husband up there.
Well, let's go to her Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His Wikipedia page came up before hers in a
Because
search
you,
of her name.
well, I mean,
You need me to zoom in?
no, I can see it fine. Kwanzaa Jones is an American singer songwriter. Jones began her career as a singer, performing and winning amateur night at the Apollo Theater. In 2026, her husband, Jose E. Feliciano, led an investor group to purchase the San Diego Padres for a record price of $3.9 billion. Jones was born in Los Angeles, California on Thanksgiving Day. In her youth, she played flute, violin, and piano, as well as sang in choirs at school and church. She also ran track and field at Coolidge Senior High School in Washington, D.C., and in college for the Princeton Tigers. That's a good school, right? That's actually
Yeah, Princeton is Ivy League.
that's Ivy League. Yeah. It's funny because I last like earlier we said Stanford and I was like Stanford that's not Ivy League, but that's because I had Ivy League shirt on at the time. Um, anyway, in addition, Princeton's over in Jersey. In addition to her
Yeah.
arts and athletics, Jones served on the DC State Board Education as an elected student member. Her paternal great grandmother played piano for famous blues singer Bessie Smith. Jones attended Princeton University in Princeton, New Jersey. Her focus was interdisciplinary as she majored in public and international affairs at the Princeton School of Public and International Affairs. While there, she was in an a cappella group, a soloist in a gospel choir, and in an electronica band. She had the chance meeting with legend Quincy Jones, which piqued her interest in music as a profession. After graduating from Princeton, Jones was Miss Baltimore. She had a JD degree, and so she was almost a lawyer in Benjamin N. Cardozo School of Law and Master of Dispute Resolution from Pepperdine University School of Law. On April 17th, 2026, the Wall Street Journal reported that Jones and her husband, Jose Feliciano, were close to acquiring the San Diego Padres for $3.9 billion. So, um, she did a bunch of shit. She's cool. She's very accomplished, but she also married a billionaire at the same time.
Okay, so it's his money.
I mean, it's their money.
Yeah, I mean,
You remember that joke that Eddie Murphy made about Johnny Carson and his wife? He was like, Johnny Carson made $287 million over his career. And so he married a woman. And the woman, she might do something. She might, watch kids or do nails or something. And she come back and she'd be like, look, Johnny, I brought home $20. So
yeah.
now we got $287,020, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's their money.
Yeah.
Any thoughts after that? I read a lot.
It's pretty. Well, I gave you what my primary thought was.
Hmm.
Because remember, I was talking about how if she bought the Padres, the fact that bringing up his wiki page and the search of her is crazy, but it's not crazy if he's the breadwinner. If that's if he's the majority earner.
In 2020, Jones announced a $20 million
And
gift
Candy
to
said that's
Princeton
because of
University.
patriarchy.
In 2022, Jones donated $30,000 to WRRAP and PFLAG and Girls Incorporated. Jones has served on the board of directors of national organizations like the Susan G. Komen Foundation, where she
Hmm.
pushed them to diversify both their leadership and their programming. She seems like a mover and shaker on her own, in her own right. Um, I was a little bit more disparaging on my last podcast when I was talking about this. I was basically saying like it kind of almost erases all of those things that she's done special since she married a billionaire, right? Because it don't even matter, like because his name's still going
That's
to pop up.
that's the issue or the topic at hand. I don't know what to call it. It's the topic at hand. It is what it is. It's one of those things. It's like yeah, it could be better, but it's definitely not.
So like he could it be argued that maybe all of these things got her into position to marry a billionaire?
Um, maybe that could be one of the reason he noticed her or whatever. But I mean, like,
Yo, that's crazy work. You wildin'.
I
He
mean,
noticed
it
her
is what it
because he
is.
was a billionaire and she was on the
As a
Susan G.
billionaire,
Komen
he gets to
Foundation.
choose.
She was on the board.
I'm saying, like, as a billionaire, he gets to choose. Like, he this going, well, I want this or I don't want this.
He a handsome ass man too. Jose Feliciano, he's a handsome motherfucker.
it don't matter. He's a billionaire. I mean, that's pretty
Facts,
dope. But
but
at
I
the
mean,
end of the day,
if it comes down to the girls, yes, the girls are actually looking at it like, yeah, I mean, who cares what he looks like? He's a billionaire. But like, I'm telling you, as a man, I'm telling you straight up, it's cool to do all that, be all that, but then also be like, you know what, and I'm gonna live long. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and I'm gonna live long and look good. You know, he looked like he about 30, 35. He about 57. Boy, look good as hell.
hey, that's a good John. That's a good John. So, bro, I have to confess, I'm fading fast.
Yeah, I know you was cooked. This was the last thing I was expecting to be able to talk to you about.
All right, I'm glad you were prepared because I'm fighting for my life.
Well, we got an hour and 18 minutes in. I don't necessarily feel like it's anything else that I'm compelled to talk to you about. I'm not gonna sit here and prolong it. Uh, so with that said, we appreciate y'all showing up for us. This is one of those nights where we tried it. We tried our best. We tried to push it. And even though this is something that we are transitioning into, as far as like this consistency and this time slot, uh, we giving y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say like, hey, you owe us anything. You don't owe us shit, man. Just show up. Keep having fun because we having fun. We love this shit. That's why we even showing up when we fucking want to go to sleep instead. But this is important. So with that said, thank y'all once again. Be sure to go ahead and follow and like. We gonna be back on this John. What, tomorrow? Something like that.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. So
Follow, like, subscribe,
yeah.
share, share,
Mm-hmm.
share, share, share.
And we on Twitch, we on TikTok, we on Instagram, we on everything, we on Twitter, we on all that.
Oh, and specific. Well, not only the candy, but I'm saying this to candy. We double checked. Fancy did the work. He did the work, and we are up on Spotify and Apple Music podcast.
Yeah, we literally as soon as we got off last night, I was like, all right, let's look into this and let's get this done. And then, he was doing his thing, I was doing my thing, and I was getting frustrated, but we stumbled through it. And somehow we got it done. So yeah, you should be able to find Capturing Convos on Spotify. Definitely, specifically. I know we had to go through some process of approval or something like that, but I got the confirmation, so we are absolutely on there. And every episode will be going up there pretty much automatically. So can't wait. And I'm trying to listen to them Jones personally, so I can see how many good clips we got.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, with all that said, man, once again, thank y'all for coming through. You, my guy, practice needed. Thank you.
Hey, it's a
Uh,
pleasure.
and as always, man, make your first impression your worst impression. It's only up from there.